sweet for me until I stumbled along the river and fell in. The snake's back on his feet, walking down the street. He's coming for you, but baby, I'm coming too. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love.
Hello, everybody. It is April 21st, 2025. I am Drew.
And I'm Tara.
This is America's #1 sibling, Chicago-based sports and entertainment, Butthole Buffoonery 69 celebrating. We got the best calves in the business. We got the wettest podcast east of, west of the Mississippi River. It's the hottest hot mom pod in the business. Hot mom walk pod, that is. You moms out there walking right now, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. We are MELLONfights.
MELLONfights.
MELLONfights, MELLON fights. That's MELLONfights, MELLONfights@gmail.com. If you want to pop on and send us emails about your hottest mom walk experiences. Tara, I forgot. I wanted to do a week in hot momery. We got it. So next week, that's both come with something for the hot moms. A little taste of something for the hot moms. Something hot, maybe in the hot mom
World.
Zeitgeist, if you will.
Okay.
Something like that, whatever that means to you, whether it's, whatever that means to you, Tara, find something in the hot mom zeit that gets you feeling right.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm like, how's this guy, this guy, not on every TV and radio in the world with lines like that?
I mean, I ask myself that every day.
About myself or about you?
No, about you. I'm like, that guy's got charisma.
From the tip to the toes.
From the tip to the toes.
From the tip to the tip to the toes. From the tip to the tip to the toes. Even that right there.
This guy's got charisma.
This guy's got charisma.
Yes, he do.
It's his own thing.
It's not
Charisma doesn't even like charisma. Because it's got razzmatazz.
So much razzmatazz.
So much razzmatazz.
So much crazy.
Tara, can we do a list next week? Top 5 words like razzmatazz that we think are just fun.
Yeah.
Fun words.
Yep.
Razzmatazz. We'll call it the razzmatazz list.
I like it.
Neither of us can use razzmatazz, even though it's probably belongs on these lists.
It's not used even nearly as much as it should be.
Razzmatazz.
Razzmatazz. I've got that razzmatazz. Ooh. He's slurpy derpy in
Slurp. This time last year, this was the week last year. No, it wasn't yet. I was chugging beers every week at this point last year.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
Just a few weeks away from when I threw up and had to quit.
I know.
I kind of want to bring it back.
No, I don't think so. You did your...
I'm so good at it. And I was doing fun new way, trying to find fun and discover new ways to do it.
The double?
Here's the thing. I at least want to try the double one more time.
Okay.
I did it the wrong week. I did the double the week that I was like hungover from being on a trip. I'd been down in Kansas City that week, just pounding alcohol.
Yeah.
So I was hungover like 2 days later hungover from, like, we did it on a Monday and I had partied on Saturday.
You're about to have that happen to you again in a couple weeks.
I know. I think we're going down there for too long. John has us leaving like Wednesday night and coming back Monday. I might just say I'm only coming down Friday.
Yeah.
To Sunday, Thursday to Sunday.
That's long too many days. And there's going to be a lot of people there.
It's too many days. Well, they're not all going to be there for those. That's the other thing, though. That might be fun the first few days.
Maybe you'll take off early.
Because they're not there those first few days. And I think we're doing a party bus, I think. And I don't know if that's Friday or Saturday, to be honest. I would imagine it's on her actual birthday. The 10th, which is a Saturday. So
I still got to figure out what I'm doing for my 40th. I want to do something fun.
This year, different. I know I've been floating every year for my birthday.
Yeah.
But this year, I think I want to go mini golfing in the Dells. Just maybe a little Dells trip.
Yeah, go to the.
I went mini golfing on Friday.
You did?
I went mini golfing on Friday.
Where?
There's a place on Devon here in Chicago. It's called I don't remember what it's called, but we went and it was fun. Liz and I went.
Fun.
We had a good time.
I was going
We
to say,
played
did you
both
go by
courses.
yourself or did you go alone?
No, I couldn't. That would be not
Or
fun to go
not with someone.
It was funny. I was there was 2 courses there. We did the second course first, and literally nobody else was on it. Everyone was on the first course. It was so weird. It wasn't like there was like way big a difference. I think everyone just came, just auto did the first course. And then we did the second course, and there was this group of like 3, probably, I don't know, they were probably 10 or 11-year-old girls, and their 2 moms were just hanging with them. And they kept staring at me, and I couldn't figure out, like, why are these little girls staring at me? And I realized I was wearing my Princess Jasmine shirt. They're probably like, what's up with this old dude wearing this Princess Jasmine
Oh my
shirt?
gosh. That's
Who's this
so
creep
funny.
wearing this Princess Jasmine shirt? Or they're like, oh, is this guy autistic?
This guy's an adult Disney boy.
Is this Love on the Spectrum?
Mm-hmm.
You been watching this season?
No, but I literally keep hearing about it. I was talking to 2 of my coworkers and they both had been on dates the day prior and their dates were like the exact same thing where they watched Love on the Spectrum. I'm like, what?
What? They watched, that was their date?
They went, yeah, that was part of their date is watching
That's
Love
not a
on the
fun date.
Spectrum.
That's a dumb date.
Well, I didn't create
That's
it.
a weird date.
Okay, I see. To me, I have no idea if it's weird or cool or normal.
A date? That's not a date. Going to watch a TV show is not a date.
It was just like they were hanging out and were watching Love on
That's
the
not a date.
Spectrum.
That's called hanging out.
They were going.
That's called
Well, okay,
dating.
well, 2 girls.
That's
were,
called being in. That's what you do when you're in a relationship.
2 girls were hanging out with dudes, and they watched Love on the Spectrum.
Well, I've been telling you to watch it for
I know. Everyone
Over a
keeps
year.
talking about it. That's all I hear about.
the best.
I'll watch
It's the
it.
fucking best.
I just like haven't been watching anything though.
What, you haven't been watching shit, huh?
No, not this week. This week's been weird and.
You watched some WrestleMania though last night.
I watched a little bit of WrestleMania.
Watched a little bit of WrestleMania. I thought WrestleMania was very underwhelming.
Yeah.
2 nights, very underwhelming. I liked the main event 2 nights ago. Saturday night main event. Last night's main event started out nice.
Yeah.
And it just went listen, bringing in Travis Scott to his song that has been it was so fucking stupid.
I know.
Spoiler alert. It was fucking dumb.
Well,
Totally took me out.
and the thing is, like, it didn't really add anything to what was going on.
They could have done all that stuff without him showing up.
Exactly.
It was so stupid. I didn't mind like Cena winning and cheating.
Right.
I kind of expected that.
Because he's a heel now.
Because he's trying to be the heel right now.
And
this is going to be his heel run.
And he...
But the Travis Scott play was just like to like bring out Travis Scott. It's like WWE sucks. I hate it. I mean, I hate it. I really enjoyed the first night's main event. It was like because it was like really good wrestlers doing wrestling.
Who was it?
It was a 3-way match between Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns,
Oh, yeah.
and
CM Punk.
Seth Rollins won, and it was fun. I like Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins is from Iowa. I hope that's not...
Seth Rollins is from Iowa. Why are you skipping ahead to that? Maybe he's on my list of top 5 things from Iowa. I love Seth Rollins.
Oh, God.
He's my favorite wrestler in WWE.
I hope I just wrecked that for you because I wasn't...
I don't know why you would say anything about Iowa before we get to Iowa.
Well, it's a teaser. You tease shit all the time.
I wouldn't say something that's going to be on someone's list.
Well, then...
I wouldn't do our top 5 movies with Patrick Swayze and be like, don't forget about Dirty Dancing.
Well, then try to tease one of mine. See if you can do it.
I don't give a shit what you like about Iowa. Iowa sucked. I'm going to be honest. Iowa was not that fun.
No.
Would you agree with that?
I would agree with that.
5 I have 6 and I got to get rid of 1. I just don't know which one I'm going to get rid of yet.
I mean, I've got some honorables, and I got to try to figure out which ones are actually on the list because I don't really care about any of them.
I feel like I'm looking staunchy.
Staunchy?
Like I got this sideways because I didn't like the way it was last night. It was harder to edit with the vertical video.
Yeah.
And I just am looking staunch. I don't like
staunch.
I don't know. I didn't invent the word staunchy.
Today I'm going to be
real. What does staunchy mean? Let's see. Let's see what the word staunchy means. Is it a real word?
Staunch? Yeah.
Staunchy. It's not recognized as a standard English word. But it says staunch, which means very devoted or loyal to a person, belief, or cause. It's not. I guess I didn't. What am I thinking?
Stocky?
Staunchy sounds cool. I'm feeling like I look more staunchy than stocky.
I don't know. To me,
I think we should prioritize the word staunch, not prioritize. What's the word I'm looking? Redefining. I'm looking staunchy right now. What do you think? Do I look staunchy?
no.
What do you mean no?
Because I can't get that. Like, I know what staunch means. So staunchy.
A staunch implies a strong, unwavering commitment, not just a passing interest. It's often used as a phrase like a staunch supporter.
Republican.
I look like a staunchy boy.
You look like a staunch podcaster.
I feel like people that are super into like committed to something are staunchy looking, like me. I'm staunchy.
And you're committed to camo. So
yeah, I do not like my look.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, you're still the better looking one today because I put zero effort into my looks.
No. My facial hair is like, I'm fat. I'm a little, I gotta be honest. I ate bad all weekend. I'm looking a little thick through the neck. I made brownie banner dip and ribs for WrestleMania night 1.
Jersey.
And then yesterday, all I did was eat candy.
Mm-hmm.
Woo. I sent a picture of the candy.
I gotta get off that candy train because
I'm done with it. It's all gone. I threw away what I didn't eat. I didn't eat all of it, but I had 6,700 calories worth of candy in my midst, and it was about 1,100 grams of sugar.
Oh.
And I probably ate about a third of it.
Yeah, a lot. I told Mom I didn't want an Easter basket, and she gave me one, and it wasn't a very big one. But then I forgot it in her car last night, and today
you were bummed.
She was like bringing something down to her, and I said, "Hey, when you bring my Easter basket, add a hefty amount of peanut butter M&Ms to that."
That's one thing I didn't have. I didn't have any peanut butter M&Ms. Oh my God!
So I ate so many of those.
I didn't have any peanut butter M&Ms.
I'm gonna tell you something.
So,
Mom and I on Easter we went to the Outback, and her steak was good. Mine was not. But I'm
just not an Outback.
I like Outback, but I had been eating candy, and then I ate steak, and my guts hurt. My gut hurt.
She got gut
I
rot.
Got gutted.
Easter gut rot.
Easter gut rot. What?
Yeah, so I just sat and ate candy and watched Willy Wonka on the Chalky Fact.
Chalky Fact.
Tara, I think I'm right, man. I think it's Munchausen by proxy, man. There's two. I discovered one thing, though, yesterday. I will say I discovered one thing while watching Willy Wonka I'd never noticed before. Why am I digitized so much? I discovered one thing. I sent it to Tara. The candy store that Charlie be going into, right? At the beginning, and the one where they sing the song The Candy Man.
Yep.
The name of the candy store is Bill's Candy Shop. Bill.
William?
What's Bill short for? William?
What's another short?
Willie? What's Willie short for? William? Bill and Will are the same boy. Bill's Candy Shop is owned by Willy Wonka. And there's always been this theory. People are like, oh, I think he gives it to Charlie on purpose. I think you're right, guys. I think you're definitely right. I've always kind of agreed because it's the one sitting right out front. He grabs it and he's like, oh, you're good. You're going to buy this candy bar for your grandpa? You're a good boy. Here is your candy bar. But he been scoping out Charlie for years.
He's like, this is a hardworking guy.
He's a hardworking boy. He's a hardworking boy.
He works every day after school, delivering papers, and he gives that money to his family for food and rent.
Tara, I am positive that his mom is poisoning the olds. And also may have killed the father.
Oh.
Dad's dead.
Is he?
Yes. They say it.
They don't. They do?
They do, Tara. They do.
What do they say? Dad's dead?
On, let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up. She didn't say that. She basically like if what does he say? He's dead.
Or maybe he's alive.
He's dead, Tara. Because he got a little too close to the truth. He found out that Charlie's mom was poisoning all the olds and was going to rat on her. They've been in bed for 20 years, Tara. And they're about, and he's about six. I'm sorry. He's about, in the movie, which is insane. He's about 65 or 64 years old.
I think they were trying to act like he was much older than that.
Well, I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
That's not how the world works here. You don't get to act. He's 64 years old. The man playing the character is 64 years old in that movie.
Yeah.
He's been in bed for 20 years, which means he's about 44 years old. Those olds were about in their 40s when they were all bedridden. And Grandpa's starting to get a little frisky in the movie, right? The first time you meet him, he's getting a little frisky. He's like, he wants to get out of bed. He's like, I'm going to make things better. And then Charlie's mom goes, Mrs. Bucket, I don't know her first name. She goes, I don't know, Gramps, and then hands him a bowl of soup, a bowl of broth. What's in that broth? Some bleach that you got at your laundry job. The laundry job that you won't clean your filthy parents and like parent-in-laws. They're all wearing disgusting clothes. She works at a laundry place. She could take it and clean it. They're all wearing disgusting clothes. She's keeping them sick. She's keeping them looking sick because it makes her feel better. It makes her feel like she has a purpose in life.
To take care of these old people.
But that's what's
people
going
are
on.
always like, oh, poor Miss Buckets. Poor Miss
There's a point
Bucket.
where Grandpa's like, I'm not going to smoke tobacco anymore. And she goes, you don't got to stop smoke. She's not going to let him get it healthy at all.
No.
She is killing these old people. There's a reason they're only 60 something and they look 100. It's because she's keeping them sick with bleach from the laundromat or whatever the laundry shop.
Laundry shop.
I don't know what they call them.
They call it the laundry.
The laundry.
Corral. The laundry corral.
The what?
The laundry corral. They call it the big bucket shop.
The big bucket. I think she owns it too.
You think
she makes her own goddamn because she's out there at the same time all the time.
Well,
I think she goes in and cleans when she's got time.
I think she'd be more successful.
I think she owns it, Tara. I just don't think she's making a ton of dough because she's just cleaning laundry. And half the time she's trying to kill her dad. I got to pull this up. I got to see what it says. His dad's dead. I just not logged into HBO Max on here.
I'm trying to.
My phone is over there and my TV's over there.
I'm trying to think.
I promised
the words to cheer up Charlie to see if there's anything in there.
No, not really. I tried to see if there's anything there, but it's basically like cheer. Basically, she's like,
cheer,
I'll save you, Charlie. Me and Grandpa Joe
will make your troubles go away.
But I also think Charlie knows. Because Charlie's like, when he goes to tell, he's like, I just want you to know. I know I'm not going to get good things, Mom. Because that's what you beat into me when you're poisoning my grandparents. He secretly knows.
I don't think he does, because I think he would try to make sure.
No, there's a reason he takes Grandpa Joe with him. Because he's like, Grandpa Joe can save me. We're gonna at the end of this thing, I'm gonna tell him the truth, and Grandpa, we're gonna get. That's why he's so excited. The whole family gets to come to the chocolate factory at the end because he can save them there.
I don't know.
Yes, Tara. What don't you know? What don't you know?
You're getting like.
What do you mean? What do I don't know? Tara, she's killing them. To naysay this is so boring.
No,
if you're gonna naysay this, you're so boring.
No, I don't know. I think you have a point there.
I think it's the truth.
But
Dad's dead.
What if Grandpa Joe's in it?
What do you mean, what if Grandpa Joe's in it?
He's actually not getting poisoned. Everyone else is.
No. Grandpa Joe is... Why? Doesn't make any sense. Tara, why are you trying to twist the already massive twist I've done? What if Grandpa... No. That's not it. She's poisoning the olds. That's why they've been in bed for 20 years. Grandpa Joe has this like light in his eyes. He wants so badly to get out of bed. So badly. But then like dinner time comes and then he's tired again. That's what happens with Munchausen. Like people start to feel better and then all of a sudden they feed them dinner and then they're sick again. Okay. And guess what? Charlie comes in with the ticket and he gets up and she doesn't feed him. Normally, as Charlie's coming home, that's when they get fed. She didn't get time to feed him.
Oh yeah.
So Grandpa Joe gets up because he's got enough strength for the day because he ain't been fed poisonous stew yet.
Okay. Because he busts in. They weren't expecting him, and all of a sudden it's like
he was early. He was early. He was early because he didn't do his paper route.
Exactly.
He didn't deliver the paper.
No, he didn't.
He got the ticket
and then he
hustled home.
Slugworth came. That was like a couple minutes, but he was still very early.
That was like 30 seconds with Slugs. Again, we know that Bill. Definitely Willie set that up because Slugworth was. Bill set that up.
Did he throw the coin into the?
No, I don't. He couldn't. Anyone could have found that coin, though. it's from there's in Wonka, he drops a coin in the gutter.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to pretend that's the coin that he finds.
Oh,
The very first scene, he drops a coin in the
yeah,
gutter.
he does.
His last cockle.
Cockle.
I forgot what they called it. They were calling it something.
Yeah.
Anyway, I really hate that I can't see the time anymore, that they change where it's at on the screen. It's so stupid. And I have to ask you where we're at.
1929.
Nice. Yeah, so that was 19 minutes of Willy Wonka. That's not rare for us, though.
Mm-mm.
Especially around Easter, for us to talk Wonka. So, Tara, any other sports stuff other than WrestleMania? Yeah, WrestleMania, though there was a women's match in WrestleMania that started off the night. It was a three-way ladies match. That was
on the first night?
Both nights there was good women's matches, but last night there was an amazing women's match. Amazing three-way women's match for the title. It was very good.
I wish I would have got home earlier.
It was the match of the night, and it wasn't even close, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was so bummed because I thought, I think Cody's a great wrestler, and I don't really know that much about John Cena, but people seem to like him, and he's doing.
I don't really care who wins, Tara. I just want it to be a good story,
and I just felt like I didn't like it. Well, the Stone Cold thing. So Stone Cold comes out.
Oh yeah.
It like you hear the glass break, and it's like, oh my God, Stone Cold's coming. I don't watch WrestleMania, so I didn't realize that people come out and just talk. So he came out to tell how many people were there, and he rode out on a 4-wheeler, and he was like driving around like a madman.
He was like, this could end bad.
Yeah, and then he crashed into the side. Did you see that thing I sent you?
No.
Oh my gosh, it was of Stone Cold at WrestleMania. Some lady's trying to get a check because he like hits the side, and then like there's a pause, and then a lady falls backwards like she's hurt from Stone Cold running into the wall.
Yeah, and then she throws a tantrum the rest of the night.
Yeah,
it's like she's just there, like, oh, like they went and talked to her.
Yeah,
like Stone Cold was like, oh man, did I hurt this person?
Yeah,
but
you
then
could tell he was concerned. But then, like, he went and talked, and it seemed like she was fine because she was.
She was definitely fine.
Because it like
by the end they were standing up when Cena won, and but yeah, she was like sitting down the whole time, and like the dude with her was like on his phone.
Yeah.
So they definitely were talking to someone. They're probably like, hey, can we sue? Like, listen, whatever, go if you want to sue WWE and fucking whatever. I don't really care. It's worth bazillions of dollars. If you want to get a little bit of dough, go ahead. Because that was.
But also,
reckless.
They're like front row, so I'm sure they have a bit of money too.
A decent amount.
Yeah.
They also would probably be the type of people that would sue for something like that then too.
But it was like, but he was wild. And then I love that Vanessa Hudgens is such a big wrestling fan.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I didn't know that she was. Did they show her last night?
They showed her last night and the night before, and she was like getting excited about stuff. And she just seems like a cool chick. I like her.
I've always liked Vanessa Hudgens. I'm a Hudgens man. I'm definitely a Hudgens man.
The draft is this week.
I don't really care. Not exciting
the
to me.
The NBA playoffs started.
They did. The first 2 nights were pretty chill.
Yeah.
The first 3 nights.
There was some crushes happening.
There
was some teams that got crushed.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a whole. The first night, it's always weird. There's always crushes, but then the next team they'll lose the next night. You never know. It's just one game is so. Like the Bucks looked like shit because no one could hit a fucking 3. They were like 3 or 4 for like 30. They had the highest 3-point percentage as a team the whole season, Tara. You know that, right? The whole season, they had the highest 3-point percentage team. And guess what happened in the first playoff game? They
sucked.
Hit like, I think it was like 4 or 5 for like 30, something like that. That's terrible.
That's so bad.
They shoot like 40%. So
the bottom of the East is so bad, though. They're just not good.
They're fine.
Mm-mm.
I mean, those teams are going to get beat badly.
Yes.
Yeah, the NBA playoffs, it's again, game 1 is so long. It's just like, we have no idea. A couple, obviously, like the 1, 8, 2, 7 seeds are clearly over already.
Well, but also they had.
Or not 2, 8. I'm sorry, not 2, 8. 2, 8 could, or 2, 7 could be anything in the West.
Yeah, because it's.
But the OKC is going to crush. They're going to crush.
Yeah. Even though, like, people are like, oh well, the Grizzlies played a bunch last week, and
Big deal.
and it's like, yeah, that they might not lose by that much, but
They might not lose by 50 every
right,
night.
but-
They were down by like 60 at one point.
I know, and it was like
It's like, shut up.
they even took the foot off the gas. Like, it was not great.
No, that's all. I mean, the best team versus a team that probably doesn't even deserve to be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, the NBA playoffs are going on. And NFL draft, I don't really care about. I don't really have any takes on the NFL draft. If you did, go ahead.
Oh, I don't
really
have
care
any
about it.
because I just feel like I don't care.
No, I don't care at
It's in
all.
Green Bay, which I always am like, that is such a weird choice because it could be nice or it could be terrible at this time of year in Wisconsin.
Yeah, probably terrible.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like on Thursday. Do
It's
you?
not, I don't know. It's not been very nice here.
So we got a couple lists here. Anything else from the weekend you want to talk about before we move on?
No, not really.
Sports wise, I don't think there's anything that. Oh, the Pope died.
Oh, I saw that.
Pope died today.
I saw that day after
Do you think
Easter.
Pope died today or Pope died yesterday?
Yesterday.
Do you think he died today or died yesterday and
Yesterday.
they kept it quiet
Yesterday because it was Easter.
and they didn't want anyone to know about it?
Yeah.
Or did he get sneak or did he sneak his way through Easter like a little?
Or did he
know.
die and then they put him in
Is
a
he gonna rise
cave and
again
then
in a
he
few days?
resurrected yesterday?
Oh, wow.
But then they decided that they were going to kill him.
Yeah. So the Pope, he was a pretty progressive Pope, honestly.
He was and then he wasn't.
I mean,
feel like-
more so than others.
Right. But I feel like he got backlash and kind of like would step back his stuff.
Sure. But that's kind of what happens. You got to like start somewhere,
Yeah.
just like anything else. So yeah, he died. R.I.P. Pope, I guess.
R.I.P.
The new Pope. I guess I'm gonna watch. You should watch Conclave, Tara.
Is that
You should watch Conclave.
Is that
because
about?
they have to have a conclave. That's how they pick the Pope.
Oh,
It's called a conclave,
okay.
and the movie's crazy. I believe it's on Peacock. You should give it a watch. It's crazy.
Okay.
Crazy movie. The end is like, what the fuck is happening? What?
Is it a true
Not
story?
like it's not like one of those things where you're like, oh, that was oh my god. It's more like, what?
Is it
I
like?
can't even. That's not even. I'm not ruining anything. Just watch it.
Okay. Is it a true story?
No,
Okay.
they don't know the fuck. They don't have any real recollection. They don't. That's all very private when the Pope is picked. I see that Lillard did get upgraded to questionable for game 2, so there's a chance he's going to play on tomorrow night.
Nice.
That would be exciting for the Buckaroos. They had no answer for Giannis. None.
Mm-mm.
So that series just isn't over because
No, it's
Giannis
definitely
is going to
not.
dominate. Giannis is going to dominate.
It's just
So we got 2 lists we did there,
Yeah.
Tara. We have our top 5 things about the state of Iowa or related to the state of Iowa, and we have top 5 things that are just like annoy us about people that they shouldn't,
yeah.
but they do. Like it's like it's like things people can't help usually,
Yeah.
sort of thing.
I've got so many.
Or
of
there's
those.
like, why do I care,
Yeah.
sort of thing. So which one do you want to start with? I'll let you choose.
Let's start with Iowa. Let's get the turd over first.
Yeah,
I
you don't
think
want to
so.
try to get the crowd into this.
Okay, let's get the crowd into it.
Let's get the crowds into this. Let's get the moms on hot walks and whatever new listeners we got, whatever hot moms waving at joggers on the street. Hey, hey guys, what do you listen to while you're jogging? And they say, oh, just listen to this, AC/DC mix. So, no, you should listen to this podcast because we're also a really good podcast for joggers.
Mm,
We're inspiring for joggers.
yeah.
So we're gonna do our top 5 list. Hey guys, this is our top 5 things that people do that annoy us that we probably should like relax about because they can't help themselves.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes any sense. It's a weird list. You'll get it. You'll get it as we go.
Yes.
If Tara did it right. Tara, you start.
Okay.
Top 5 things.
Top 5 things.
I don't have any honorable mentions. I just have 5.
Oh, I've got so many.
Because I actually struggled.
Really? I think people just must annoy the shit out of me then because
People annoy me, but
very easy.
People annoy me all the time, but that doesn't mean I think a lot of when I think about like, no, I should be annoyed by that. It was hard for me to find. I found 5 things that are like unfair. It's basically you're unfairly annoyed by someone.
I like most of these are, yes, you're unfairly. Okay, so my first one, my number 5 things that people do that annoy me that's not fair is when someone asks you to repeat yourself because they didn't hear you. It drives me insane.
Because it's like, what? And like, well, here's the thing is like, all of us think that they heard us.
Right.
Everyone thinks, no, you heard me. You're just being an asshole.
Or it's like, why didn't you hear me? How often do they really
not hear you?
Also, but if they don't hear it, it's like, why didn't you hear me? And why do I have to repeat myself? I don't want to. And if it happens,
why aren't you listening to me the second I start to speak?
And then if it happens like a second time, I will be like, I'm not repeating myself because fuck off.
Fuck you. Yeah, that's a very good one that I missed and should be on my list. Hey, why am I repeating myself? Why didn't you hear me, dummy?
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, I like that one quite a bit. Love it. My number 5 thing that people do that I get annoyed by that is not fair. I'm going to start with breathing heavy.
Yeah.
And which is also unfair because I will breathe heavy. I can be a real heavy breather. Real heavy breather. But when I'm by someone and there's like big breath in, I'm like, why are you big breathing?
Yeah.
But they're just trying to live, baby.
Yeah.
They're just trying to live. Why are you big breathing? I'm just trying to live.
I'm just trying to live. Like,
so that's I'm a guy that can get, if I get real relaxed, I can get real heavy breathing.
Yeah. No, that's a good one. I like it.
Real heavy breathing.
And like there might be that person that they like can't breathe out of their nose and then they get extra loud. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
It's not fair. They're just trying to live.
No, they're literally just trying to breathe.
Trying to live,
they're trying
baby.
to live, literally. My next one is when you're in like a crowded place. So like there's a lot of people there and it was your choice to go to that place and people are in your personal space. And it's like, why are you in my personal space?
Like at a concert?
Like in a concert. It's like, you don't have to be on top of me. Get the fuck away. But they do because you're standing
I did struggle with that one.
You're standing in general admission and you chose to go there.
I did struggle. I thought about that. I'm like, no, but people shouldn't be in my space. It's my personal space. But then you're right. To make it a crowd. Because in general, it's like, why you by me?
Yes.
Because mine was like, why are you by me?
Yeah.
Like I'm at the gym and you're by. Why are you on the treadmill next to me? Well, because there are no other treadmills,
right.
Andrew.
Exactly.
Well, why are you on the one by me?
Right.
I'm trying to sweat and breathe heavy over here. Okay? Give me some space.
Give me some space because I'm sure this is annoying to you.
But I don't know that it is for everybody, Tara. We are more annoyed by people than I think most.
Yeah.
We don't like people around us. But you're right. When in like a place where it's like you can't help yourself.
Yeah. Like even at like a crowded bar or something, I'm like, get the frick away. Like, why are you so close to me? Like, stay away. Mm-hmm. Or like I say this a lot because I don't like crowds because I'm so short that people like are looking and they think there's like a clear path, so they come and they like run into me a lot. But I'm like, it's not their fault that I'm little,
right?
But it drives me nuts. I'm like, get away from me! Stop being near me. This is my space.
I'm gonna go with my number 4 thing. My number 4 thing that people do that I shouldn't get mad at. 2 of these are kind of similar, but I'm gonna go with this one as its own thing. It's when they like ask a lot of questions. Like say you're at a meeting at work or you're at like some sort of class and they're like, hey, any questions? And then people start asking questions. I'm like, are you fucking nuts? Why are you asking questions during the question and answer portion of this event?
Yeah.
Like I'm in a
let's get out of here.
I'm doing my digital marketing class, right? Every Wednesday, 10 o'clock it ends. And then they're like, all right, we're going to open everything up to questions. If you want to stay on, you can. Otherwise, you can take off because we're done. But we'll answer questions now. And the people start answering questions. And I can leave if I want. And I'm still like, why are you answering questions? And I stay and I listen to their answers because they're good answers.
Yeah.
But I'm like, hey, shut up and stop asking questions.
I love it.
What is wrong with me?
I love it.
Why are you asking questions? Why are you asking so many questions?
Right. Why do you have so many questions?
Why are you trying to get more knowledge?
Why are you so inquisitive? Cut it out.
Because in my brain, I'm like, well, I got all the answers already. I have all the answers. Why would I ask any questions? And then they got questions, and sometimes they're really good questions. And I'm like, why? When they start asking, especially since there's a couple people that always ask questions,
Mhm.
like, why you about to ask another fucking question? And then it's a good question. But I didn't like it when it started.
Love it.
You know what I'm saying? You get that vibe? Are you like that?
Yes, I do. My number 3 is
What order do I want to put these in? I'm gonna do when someone is a slow walker,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not like
Which is
talking like I'm in a rush, I need to get somewhere. It's like someone's just like walking a normal pace, but it's like slower than my pace, and I'm like, get moving, like get your ass moving. And it's like, that's
are you
just
with them or are they
no,
ahead of you?
they're like just on the sidewalk with me.
Move to the side then. I don't think that's I think they should move.
No, they can move. No, like they move. They're just like, you can move past them, but it's like
Mhm.
you're behind them and you're kind of coming up on them, and you're like, this sucks. Why are you walking so slow that you're gonna make me have to pass you?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like that's their pace, and
Right.
and like you kind of have to change your pace a little bit, and it's like that's not
Mhm.
their fault. They're just walking.
not.
They're leisurely walking.
Oh yeah,
like,
when you walk past, they're probably like, slow down,
yeah,
freak. Why are you
Mhm.
passing me?
yeah, definitely.
I bet that's the way they feel. They'd be like, why are you passing me?
Right. I'm walking at a normal speed, and it's like,
I'm walking just normal.
yeah,
No, that's good. I didn't use that one because I couldn't decide if it was. But you're right. If they move, you're just annoyed even if they do move.
right.
Just the fact that they're walking slow bugs you.
Right. It's like, and
I
you
feel
have
that,
to
I
kind
feel
of
that.
change your pace a little bit, and it's like,
Well,
why aren't you walking my pace?
Yeah, there's the cut. Well, that happens a lot. Obviously, driving on the interstate.
yeah.
I didn't bring up any of that because it's like everybody hates what any other driver's doing. That's just driving. But there is a cousin to what you're talking about, and that's when you're walking down the street and you move. I will move to the side when I see someone else, so I'll choose the side early. But then they also choose this, and then it's like we both choose that. So I'm like, why I already made the move. Why'd you move there? Now I got to move again, and then I move again, and they move. And like, come on, pick a side and stick with it. But I've also moved.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one, Tara. I like it.
Thanks.
My number 3 thing that annoys me that isn't really fair to the other person, and this is specifically towards women. Women take a long time to get out of the car to gather their belongings. I'm up and I'm out, and it drives me nuts when the other person I'm like, but what do I care? I'm already up and out. Who cares? Because I want to lock the door. I can't lock it till you get out. Get out. But you got your purse, you got your other things, you got your Stanley, you got a million things. Why is it bother getting in and getting in? Why is it taking you so long to get in? I'm in, I'm out. It takes me I'm like, it's almost like insane how fast I can be down in my car and pulling off. Like when someone's come to visit me and they are going to leave and they're still sitting there, I'm trying to say goodbye and they ain't dipped yet. Get going. Get moving. But yeah, like people taking too long. And by too long, it's instead of 1 second to get out of the car, they take 10. That's not that long, but it drives me insane.
No, I feel that. I mean, I do it. I understand. I think it would bother me too if I was like waiting, like, come on, let's go. I mean, I know I've done it with mom, but
I say
like,
women, but also Trinity does it
I
as
do
well.
the same thing. So
Trin's slow. Trin's got to take a little hit of his vape. He's got little things to leave behind. I'm just like, I'm out. I grab my gear and I'm gone.
Yeah, that's a good one. My number 2 is, which order do I want to put these?
Okay, my number 2 is
when you're looking for a parking spot and other people are looking too.
Yeah, how dare they?
And like they get that spot over you. It's like one finally opens up, but like another person turns right before you turn, and you're like, "You got to be kidding me!"
There will be times where it's warranted.
Yes,
It's like I definitely was the
100%.
person. That was my spot.
Yeah.
But when it's like everyone's just kind of circling,
Yes.
and someone is the lucky enough one to like hit
They
that
like
spot.
get to the turn right before you get to the turn, and someone's pulling out. And then like they put their backups on, and it's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it sucks. It's like that should be my spot.
Right. It doesn't bother me too much because I'm willing to park far away and have to walk at quite a distance. But sometimes there is no parking spots. There's like the lots are too small.
Or even like when you're parking on the street and it's like someone finally pulls out and you're like, as you're like passing them, and then the person behind you gets it, and you're like,
yeah, you don't know how long they've been looking as well.
But still,
you don't know how long they've been looking.
Like, you are only concerned about yourself, so you're just like irritated.
I feel like it's a solid one. I just feel like it's more of a frustration than you're not really. You know, I feel like you're over that person pretty quick. I would say, but
like you're like super annoyed.
I'll say the cousin to that one that does drive me nuts is where I'm trying to park and someone taking a long ass time to get out of the parking spot. That's not fair. They got to get their shit. I mean, they're putting their groceries away. They're getting ready to go. They might not even be going. Yeah. They might just be coming out to wait in the car because they're sick of being inside a fucking Walmart. And I'm like, you better fucking move, bro. And then I just give up and get out of there. It's a good one.
All right, what's your number?
It's my least favorite of yours so far.
Okay.
I think it should be lower on your list. But that's okay. It's your list.
Yeah.
My number 2 thing that's annoying, but it's not, but it shouldn't annoy me at all because it's fair to do, is when you're at a restaurant with somebody and they have a lot of questions and they have a lot of specific things they want done to their food. And guess what? You should be able to eat what you want to eat.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed for myself. And this isn't towards mom, because our mom is a very picky eater. It's towards a lot of people. Any sort of thing. Like if you don't get it right away, if you like ask like what kind of soda they got and they name it all and you're like, you name that again? Sort of thing. Like any sort of like, if your order isn't succinct and fast with a waiter, I start to cringe and I don't know why. And if I don't get it succinct and fast, I'm like, you dumb fuck. I'll be like, you idiot.
Yeah.
To myself. But like the waiter doesn't give a fuck.
I know. Well, I mean, they might sometimes.
I mean, sometimes they do because they're assholes, but
yeah.
Sometimes they do because they are assholes, and that is worth hating.
Yeah.
For me, like as the non-waiter, like relax. I'm going to eat what I want to eat.
Well,
that's the thing is I'll fight for your right to eat whatever you want to eat. But while you're doing it, I hate you. I'll get pissed if they treat you wrong, but also I'm annoyed as well.
What I don't like though, as like on the opposite side of that, as being a bartender, like when it's busy and I finally call on the next people up and they aren't ready and they're kind of like, oh, well, what about maybe we'll do this and I'm like, really? And then they take like 5 minutes just to order and I'm like, dude, like you're making even more of a line for me. Come on.
I hate them. I hate them for you.
My number 1 thing that annoys me that shouldn't is when people sneeze very loudly where it like scares you. Or when they sneeze so many times in a row and I like have to keep saying bless you and then like they just keep going and I'm like, I can't say bless you anymore. And then I feel like
I'm surprised that something's not on your list that I thought would be on your list.
Oh God.
Sneezing doesn't really, when people sneeze, it doesn't really bother me.
Oh my God. It's for one, when they're loud sneezers, it scares me. And then when they just keep sneezing and I'm like, bless you. Bless you.
Yeah, this doesn't bother. I don't mind saying bless you a bunch. I actually enjoy it. I feel like a hero. I feel like if someone sneezes a bunch and I get to keep saying bless you, I'm the fucking hero of the day. I'm like I'm a good guy. I keep saying bless you to this sneezer over here. I like sneeze away because I want to be the hero. I feel like a hero when I tell someone to bless. I feel like a good person when I say bless you to someone. My number one is why are you coughing?
That I wasn't sure. What
I actually think coughing's way worse than when people sneeze. I've been coughing this during this pod, and I'm like, you coughing idiot.
Yeah.
People cough.
That's probably
obviously during COVID, it was a different animal.
That's probably better than sneezing because when
people are coughing, I'm like, stop fucking coughing.
I know.
I'm in a movie and you're coughing 10 rows behind me once. You fucking loser. Get out of this movie theater. I'm watching Sinners, baby.
Well, it really does feel like you loser. Stop talking. Who are like you should not be
Excuse me.
out.
Like, stop it.
And it's just like
I'm more likely to be annoyed you blow your nose than if you sneeze. Why are you blowing your nose by me? Get out of the room.
Just blowing your nose in general.
I mean, Miranda is a nose blower.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm more. I don't really do what I used to do, where I do my blow thing. But I used to be really bad. That was annoying. Those are real habits that were annoying.
Yeah.
But yeah, people blowing their nose. They're just blowing their nose, but coughing. Are you coughing? Why?
Yeah.
Are you sick? Get away from me.
Right. Also,
But I cough all the time, and I'm not sick. I just have a cough.
It's just annoying.
I'm a cough boy. It's my asthma.
What did you think
I've
I
been
was
coughing
going
for
to say?
a week straight. I thought for sure you're gonna say when people eat by you
Oh.
and they snack.
Oh, yeah.
And they just crunching and munching.
That's what I should have said. It drives
Like
me
is that even on your honorable mentions?
Yeah.
That was the first thing that came in my head, but it doesn't bother me that much when people do
It
it
drives me
because I know we all
crazy.
be doing it. I'm a cruncher and a muncher. And usually when someone
I'm
else is crunching
changing
and munching,
mine.
I'm also crunching and munching.
I lost it in my because I didn't have them because I wasn't sure which order I wanted to do, and I lost that one.
That's my number one for sure.
What falls off the list?
We'll just do coughing,
The coughing wasn't even on your list.
sneezing. We'll just get rid of sneezing.
Why don't you get rid of the car parking one?
Okay.
We'll get rid of the car parking.
And how about you make sneezing blowing your nose?
But like,
I'm gonna change your whole list for
When
you.
someone is
No, yeah, snacking. You hate it.
Oh my god, it drives me nuts. And like the
Like you always got
crunch of
something to
it,
say.
and it like I can't. It's like, really? Are you gonna get a snack every time I'm over, and you're gonna get a bowl full of snacks that are the crunchiest snacks that ever existed? Like, can you?
Well, the best snacks are crunchy.
We're just like
Pub mix is very crunchy.
pub mix, just like chewing. People chewing in my face. I'm like, get
People
out of
eating near you when you're not eating is the most annoying thing
It's
ever.
so annoying.
It should actually be our number one. It should be on our Mount Rushmore
It
of
should be.
things.
Because
When someone is eating around you and you're not eating,
yeah,
it's the worst.
you're like, what
You're
are
disgusting.
you, an animal?
Why are you eating, you disgusting pig?
Like, do you not know how to actually eat? Like, eat like where, or if you, like drag their teeth on their fork, or like.
Different. That's different.
But it's
That's
part.
disgusting.
It's all part of.
That's
eating.
controllable because not everyone does that.
I know, but that's literally all part of
Eating.
No, but no. I'm just like when someone's just eating and it crunches, you can't. It's crunching.
Or like you're,
Nothing you can do. It's gonna crunch.
or like you get food, like they're eating, and you're like, you got shit in your teeth, and it's like, well, duh, they're eating. But it's like you're just judging.
That
them
doesn't bother
for
me.
everything.
Mine is just the noise of eating. I mean, back to movies and coughing and movies.
God.
If you're at a movie and someone's still eating their fucking popcorn
As
and
the movie
candy
starts.
halfway into the movie, I'm like, hey, finish your fucking food
Yeah.
before you finish it.
Get there early, finish it.
Or you go with the Garewitches and they make a whole fucking smorgasbord of fucking sandwiches. I want to fucking kill myself. Because also, Tara, we're in a theater where there's seats everywhere and they're sitting on the seats next to me and there's nobody else around and they're just fucking eating full ass sandwiches next to me.
That's so weird. Crunching and munching and slopping away.
I ate my sandwich throughout the whole movie, like tiny bites, quietly chew.
You're like, I don't even want to eat this.
I know, but I could not eat it. It was made for me.
Mm.
That was the last time we ever went to a movie again. Never going again. They kept like, let's go to a movie. I'm like, no.
You're like, no.
I go by myself. I eat all my popcorn and my candy before the fucking trailers are done. And then I fucking cozy on in and I
enjoy the flick.
drink my giant soda.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any honorable mentions. I mean, so do you got any that we didn't say?
Yeah. Like if you're on the internet and it like doesn't instantly pop up, but like pops up fast, but just not as fast as you want it, and you're like, what the hell?
That's a new thing.
But it,
Yeah, it's like they say if it's slower than 3 seconds, like people want to.
Yeah.
That's been a lot in my market. It's like if your website doesn't load like 2.5 seconds, your website basically people leave it because they think something's wrong with
That's
it.
insane.
Yep.
When somebody has like a weird voice that is just like,
In what way? Oh, that's fair. I don't like speech impediments. That's probably
Yeah.
my number one. You know I hate that.
You hate speech impediment.
And then most people can't control it. I'm like, why do I have to hear why are there so many podcasters with speech impediments? Get out of my fucking ears.
Just like a weird voice. I'm like,
what's a weird voice to you?
It doesn't even have a definition really, because it could be weird to me, but not you. But like if you're listening to like a book on tape and you're like, I can't listen to this person's voice. Like they're irritating me. And there's
Sure.
like, and other people might be like, I love that voice. That's my favorite voice in the world.
It's silky, it's smooth, I'm wet, I'm dripping.
Yeah. And to me, I'm like, oh my God, there's something.
I mean, I would imagine most people listen to our podcast, and like I believe all the hot moms walking around right now will be changing their pantaloons when they get home. I said pantaloons. I didn't say panties. I didn't get weird with it.
You got English with it. And then
Pantaloons.
Also,
is that English?
I think it's like an English thing.
Pantaloons? I think it's like
so.
Spanish.
Pantaloon?
Pantaloons? It's definitely not an English word. What are you talking about?
Isn't it like, oh, I got my pantaloons on? I don't know what that
Spanish.
accent was. I hated it so much.
Pantaloons. Pantaloons is I believe Spanish.
Pantalones.
Yeah, but I say pantaloons.
No, but pantaloons is a word.
I don't think pantaloons is a word.
I think it is. I think it's like a British word.
Pantaloons. What is the meaning of the word pantaloon? Pantaloon, noun, trousers worn in former times. Trouser, usually plural of garment. You might be right. Pants, trousers, pantaloons. Nice. All right, well. Any other ones?
People that sit on the same side of the booth or
I don't hate that.
It's just like annoying to me. But they have
it would depend on the situation.
Well, for sure. But they have every right to do it, but like sometimes it's just like this seems weird.
I just think it's weird. Here's my thing. You're like, oh, when you talk to somebody, you don't have to like. It's weird to stare across them. I'm like,
no,
it's not.
That's how you like.
But also, like, if you're eating, why do you want to be shoulder to shoulder if you don't have to be? Give yourself room to throw them, especially as a wide body, wide back like us.
Those big old.
Give me some space.
Shoulders. That's probably why I don't like it. I don't like people being too close to me.
But I also think it's a better date is side by side. It's a better date to be at a bar. That's why sitting at a bar is great because you can side by side, but then you turn.
Yeah.
So you're at more of like an angle like we're at right now. Like the angle is the perfect. Like, and you can turn fully if you need to and stare into their eyes and let them know, hey, I'm feeling you, Vib. I'm feeling what you're spewing out. Then pantaloons are coming down to the floor later.
Definitely.
Our pantaloons are going to be in a pile.
Next to each other.
No, in a pile. They're in a pile.
They're in a pile.
My pantaloons on top of your pantaloons.
And your pantaloons are going to pile up later.
And then someone's going to bust in. And we're going to not know whose pantaloons are whose.
Put on each other's.
Tight-ass pantaloons, but good thing I got good legs.
Yeah.
I might fit into your pantaloons, unless you're wearing a dress.
My last two are weird laughs. People that just have like weird laughs. Like,
sure.
Hate. And then when animals drink their butts.
Oh.
I hate it.
That's a weird thing to be like annoyed by.
It's so annoying to me. I'm like, ew.
It's gross. Oh, that's one for me. No, that's not. We should be like when people bring their pets to stuff, like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, don't bring your pets places.
Don't bring your pets places. No. Get them the fuck at home. I thought maybe you'd say snoring, but that's not really like when someone snores, they snore. There's not a lot they can do about it.
I don't really care.
You've never had to sleep really with a snore like at night.
No, but like there's been times where mom has snored, but when she's snoring, it means she's sleeping, and that makes me happy. So I don't mind when she snores. Sure. Just put in some earplugs.
I go through phases where I'm a very bad snorer, and I feel bad about it. I don't think I don't like the way I'm treated when I'm snoring because I feel worse than you feel. Like you may not be sleeping, but I feel so bad that I'm not sleeping. I'm like actually like getting the worst sleep of my life
because I care about you so much and the lack of sleep that you might be getting.
Yeah, for sure. That's a good list. I think that list actually ended up being real fun. Guys, let us know ones that we missed, please.
Yeah. All right.
And now we just go right to the next list.
Let's do it.
Well, where are we at on time?
We are at
Oh,
53
no.
minutes and 53 seconds.
Nice.
53,
So
53.
we're moving good.
Yeah.
We're moving good. Any wet or dry moments of the week before we go to this list? Anything you want to touch on? Just so we can break up, we go straight list to
I
list.
think my driest moment was just that I ate food that gave me a tummy ache. Thought I was gonna die. Mom was worried that I had to go to the emergency room. I'm like, I'm fine. I just need to lay down.
That'll happen with steak sometimes.
Just hit me right in the lower abdomen.
That'll happen with steak sometimes.
My wet moment? I don't really think I had a wet moment. I didn't have any bad. It wasn't bad.
You didn't
but-
enjoy hanging out with mom on
Oh,
Easter
yeah, that
or
was
anything
nice.
like that?
It
Or
was nice hanging out with Mom on Easter.
getting to eat some candy?
No.
My dry moment was I made ribs the other night for WrestleMania, and one of the racks was something was weird. It was like a little tough. It wasn't as tender as I like. My ribs didn't turn out how I like them. I was a little sad about that. They weren't falling apart in my mouth. I gave Kellen the one I knew for sure was the good ribs. And then my wet moment was just Easter candy, and love it. Fucking love Easter candy. It's so good. So we're gonna do our top 5 things. For those who don't know, new listeners, for 52 weeks. I'm sorry, for over the course of 52 weeks, so the year, we're gonna do our top 5 things related to each state, and then we're gonna do 1 week related to the 14 territories that the United States has, and we skipped a week during our what's it called?
Anniversary.
So we're doing all 50 states, and then we're doing 1 day of territories. So we are at Iowa. These are our top 5 things related to the state of Iowa. Tara, I struggled with this.
I did too.
It's just not that cool of a state. I'm gonna throw it out there. There's a lot of okay stuff, but nothing where I'm like, man, I got to get that on the list.
I know. That's the thing. I feel like
I got to get that on the list.
Like, I feel like my list isn't going to be awesome, but it's not going to suck either.
Right?
You want to go first?
Sure. I'll go first. I'm going to start with a person. I'm going to say my number 5 thing related to the state of Iowa is Adam Devine. Love me some Adam Devine. Of all the famous people, I would say Workaholics is one of my favorite shows of all time. I actually think Workaholics has become an underrated show at this point. I feel like people forgot how fucking funny Workaholics was. They like to jack off Broad City, which I do like Broad City. Don't get me wrong. But man, Workaholics was there first, and I think it's funnier, in my opinion. They're different. Workaholics just tickles me because it's so silly. And it's like, I love me some Adam Devine. I love me some Durs. I love me some... I was going to call him Gabe. What's his name, Tara? Blake, thank you. Gabe, Jesus Christ. So yeah, Adam Devine, just because of Workaholics. I like him in a lot of other stuff too, but his work on Workaholics is what really make Adam Devine make my top 5 things related to the state of Iowa.
That's very good. It's actually was going to be my number 5, but then I changed it up a little bit.
Yeah.
My number 5 also is a person. And it is Johnny Carson.
Johnny Carson, Tara, the classic Johnny Carson lover.
I am. I bring him up.
I don't know.
I used to watch his shows all the time.
Did you?
Yes.
I don't think I knew that about
There
you.
was like DVDs, and me and my friends would always watch Johnny Carson.
On DVD?
Yeah, because they had all this.
Who had DVDs
shows.
of Johnny Carson?
Sarah Spiney. We'd watch it at Mel's house. Like, it was something we did. We loved Johnny Carson.
I didn't know that about you. This is new.
He's just like, I don't.
Can you give me a little Johnny Carson impression?
No, I can't.
Well, you're gonna. I mean, you're going to.
I can't.
Well, you're going to.
I am Johnny Carson.
Oh wow! Say like one of his catchphrases. Like, give me a little weird and wild.
Weird and wild. No,
Tara, that's rough.
I am just.
Try.
I did try.
Give me a little. Oh, that was more Cosby than anything. All right. I didn't know that about you. I like Johnny. I saw Johnny's on my honorable mentions. I didn't put him on there because just because I just didn't really watch it that much. When I watch it, I always enjoyed it. I always liked
He was
the
just
Johnny.
so damn cute.
I like Johnny.
Yes.
I like Johnny.
What's your number 4?
My number 4 thing related to the state of Iowa is going to be hogs. Iowa produces more pork, so bacon baby than any of the states in the U.S. Hogs outnumber humans in the state 7-1.
That's insane.
Oinkers be creating
Oinkers.
bacon and pork chops. I don't really care that much about pork chops, but I like bacon. And I like a lot of other pork stuff. But bacon? Come on. I got bacon on back-to-back weeks. How about that, baby?
That's good.
That's pretty good. Back-to-back bacon weeks.
Mine.
Out of all the things they produce, pork's my number 1.
I mean, I agree. Pork's good. I like pork. I like pulled pork. I like a pork
like
chop. I like bacon. I like pork sausage. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Pork is good. My number 4 is the movie Michael.
It's one of your top 5 things from Iowa, eh?
Yeah, I love that movie. It has John Travolta. He's an angel, and he's from a rural town in Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
Annie McDowell, she sings a song about pies. Michael's this like sex fiend angel.
Was that time you think you saw that movie?
It's been a long time, but we used to watch it all the time, and I loved that movie.
I rewatched it recently. It's pretty bad.
Is it?
But yeah, it's not great. It's not great.
Well, the memory of it is my number 4 because we watched it when we were little a lot, and I really liked it.
We weren't that little.
Yeah, we were.
What year did it come out?
We were probably like 10.
1996. Yeah, I guess we're little in 1996. I'm 12. You're 11.
Mm-hmm.
We're little. Yeah, we watched that in Phenomenon.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
But Michael was good.
They're
He was
basically-
like a good dancer.
Yeah, he's fucking Johnny Trov.
He's so good.
He's Johnny Trov. Love it. That's a funny one to put on your list.
Why?
And it's just funny because it's not that good of a movie.
Okay.
It's not that good of a movie.
Well, Iowa sucks.
I'm trying to decide. I'm going to go with my number. What am I on? 3?
Yeah.
My number 3 thing related to the state of Iowa is going to be Happy Joe's Pizza.
That's from Iowa?
Happy Joe's Pizza started in Iowa.
Mm.
They have one on the Nile. What?
The Nile River?
Yeah, in Cairo, Egypt.
What?
Yeah, Tara, it's like a world pizza.
What?
Like, yeah. It's not really a ton of American, but there's some. And then they actually made an announcement in 2022 that we're going to expand. We're going to try to put 25 around the Middle East. Apparently, the Middle East likes Happy Joe's
Oh
Pizza.
my God. Do you think they like the taco pizza?
They gotta love the
I
taco
know.
pizza. The reason I have it on here is because the taco pizza is my favorite. Like a little sour cream. I love taco pizza from Happy Joe's. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to go. I was saying maybe I go pick Grandma up and go to Happy Joe's with her.
Ooh. Mom's got to
before she comes
clean
in.
her house.
I know, she told me. Ruined my life. Anyway, Happy Joe's Pizza is awesome. And it's not, though. It also sucks. I've had it where it's really disgusting. I've had it where it's really tasty.
Mm.
But Happy Joe's Pizza, I like going there. I like playing games at Happy Joe's. I think they all are like that, Tara.
Even the ones
Also,
in...
they filed for bankruptcy shortly after they said they were going to expand
Oh.
to the Middle East.
Even the one on the Nile has like a little game thing.
I think so. I think that's the thing. It's shaped like a boat, the one on the Nile.
And it's doing
in
well?
Egypt. I don't know. It's been there forever. Like the 80s.
That's why.
It opened in the 70s and there was one in Cairo since like the 80s.
I have a new goal in life. It's to hit up.
Just go to the Cairo Happy Joe's.
Go to all the worldly Happy Joe's.
Well, I don't know about that. I think we should make it our goal as a podcast to travel to
Cairo.
Maybe record a pod. What's going on with you see what's going on here with me?
No.
Oh, on my end, it looks like I'm like
freezing a little. Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like I'm okay now. So yeah, Happy Joe's. Maybe we do a live pod, Happy Joe's, Cairo, Egypt, by the end of this year.
I love it.
So we got to figure out a way to get to Cairo, Tara. Maybe we should work with Happy Joe's. We should become an official Happy Joe's
Let's be
podcast.
the Happy Joe's podcast, the number one
Happy Joe's Pizza.
podcast.
We want to be your official pod.
Yes. We've been eating you since we were little.
We've been eating you since we were boys,
And girls.
little boys and little girls.
The little Joe's, the
Little Joe's,
guys-
taco pizza,
some taco pizza. You guys got some hella good
pepperoni,
onion rings,
chicken wings. My grandma eats chicken wings and makes a real mess of herself.
Your onion rings slap. You can
Ice cream.
you can stand up and watch them cook your pizza. That's
Yes, Happy Joe's. We should just go to Happy Joe's this week.
Yeah, in Cairo.
Happy Joe's. I've never been to the one in Iowa though. I've never been to one in Iowa. I've only been to one in Wisconsin.
Same.
Tara,
Yeah.
what's your number 3 Iowa related thing?
My number 3 Iowa related thing is Pinterest.
Oh, you're a Pinteresty?
I always look on Pinterest for tattoos, different hair,
Okay. Treats.
treats. You can just look up so many different things on it. You can save it and then go back. It's so easy to save the things that you want to go back and see, and they're all there for you. For weddings, when I was in Sarah's wedding, I would pin some stuff for that. It's just a really good resource of just you could even do it to find things of DIY stuff. I don't know. I just think it's awesome.
I didn't know you were Pinterest. I didn't know you were always flipping around Pinterest while you watched old episodes of Johnny Carson. These are new things I'm learning about you.
Drew, I love Pinterest. I'm gonna pull it up right now.
I believe
No,
you.
you
I just didn't
don't.
know that. I find all my stuff on Instagram. Pinterest makes sense. I find all my desserts on. I used to find out. You're right though. I used to find a lot of my desserts I wanted to try on Pinterest.
Yeah.
I might get back into the Pinterest game.
It's
Should we come up, Tara? We should be a Pinterest pod.
We should definitely be a Pinterest.
Here's the new thing I found. Right along with our hot mommery, we should be coming they fit real nice. We have our Pinterest find of the week.
Ooh, I love that.
Pinterest find of the week. This is what I found on Pinterest this week that got me going, that got me changing my pantaloons.
You have a different workouts. I just pulled up my thing and it's showing
workouts.
workout stuff. I mean,
I think we should start a Pinterest page.
I think we should too.
And people that follow us can go see what we be digging. You can run the Pinterest page.
I will, because I freaking love it.
Get a Pinterest. Tara, your goal for the week is to get a Pinterest page set up for MELLONfights.
Okay.
If you need any information from me for emails and stuff, let me know.
Perfect.
Pinterest. MELLONfights is going to have a Pinterest because we are a hot mom walk pod. And guess what hot moms love? Pinterest. We're slowly become Pinterest. We're going to talk about WrestleMania less and more about Pinterest.
I mean, we'll still talk about WrestleMania.
Less, I said.
I think the hot mom should go to WrestleMania because it's like a soap opera, but with fun.
Oh, women that mom watched it for 7 seconds with me and Trin the other day with some wrestling. She's like, it's so fake. I'm like, yeah, no shit.
It is, but it isn't.
Can you imagine if these people went out and actually beat the shit out of each other? That wouldn't be fun.
Also, the bumps that they're taking are hilarious and they're doing really athletic shit. Give me a break.
It's funny.
And it's funny.
When they fall over and tumble.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit. That's not what happened.
Yeah.
I don't really want to see someone. If I want to watch that, I watch UFC, and I don't like UFC.
Not like that. That's gross.
I like Pinterest.
Pinterest, baby. All right. What's your number 2?
My number 2 thing, I don't know which one to get rid of, and which one to have number 1. My number 2 thing related to the state of Iowa is going to be trampolines.
Me too.
Trampolines rule.
Trampolines do rule.
Little trampolines, big trampolines. Watching people jump on trampolines. I could watch someone jump on a trampoline all day.
Yeah.
I get jealous and I want to be on that trampoline with them.
I mean,
but trampolines rule.
There was always that person that was your friend, but they weren't really your friend, but you wanted to be their friend because they had a trampoline. And you wished that one of your best friends had a trampoline. When I got older, one of my really good friends had a trampoline. And I would just be like, can we jump on the trampoline?
Who?
Talia.
The only person I really knew that had a trampoline was Evan Bonsenfield. Mm. Oh no! I'm sorry, that's not true. Micah had an Olympic style trampoline,
the square one.
They were They did gymnastics and stuff. So they had a really nice one. Mm. It was a rectangle one that was made out of it was nice and
bouncy.
I would try moves on it and flips and stuff, and I would hurt myself here and there.
Oh,
It was fun though.
So fun.
So fun.
I always want to go to the trampoline parks, but I also like watching the movie or the shows where people get into the trampoline parks and get in the like ball or
Yeah, we should do one of those. Can we do that for the Melon Fights? Melon Fights is America's #1 trampoline enthusiast podcast, even though neither of us have probably been on a trampoline in 20 years. At least.
Probably.
At least.
I don't know.
Tara, you have not been on a trampoline. Well, I'm sorry. Tara bought a trampoline to work out a couple years ago. During COVID, she bought a trampoline to work out on. That was her big purchase. Trampoline to work out on.
It was very fun.
During COVID.
It was before COVID.
Oh. Then you'd think you would have got a ton of. Then when COVID started, you should have been working out on that.
No, because what happened is it broke, or I would probably still have it and would still be jumping on it.
Yeah, you gotta love the fitness trampoline.
Yeah, they're fun.
Those little
when
trampolines
people do like
because they don't really bounce that much.
The rebound classes where they just like jump on them and stuff.
Lame.
Yeah, fun.
That's my favorite beams. Like white women will do anything to not have to work out. And it's things like trampoline or like they're hanging from those ropes.
Or like those have you seen them? They're almost
bouncy
like
feet things. Yeah. They're almost like moon shoes from when we were kids.
Yes. I want to see what
it's almost like a moon shoe crossed with like a stilt.
Yeah.
And there's like bouncing around. It's like they're like, yeah, white women will do anything to not have to work out. It's true.
I know.
It's true. That was your number 2 as well?
Yeah.
That was actually supposed to be my number 1. I fucked up.
Oh gosh.
But my number 1 is the Hawkeye wave.
That's fine.
Oh, is it? Yeah. The Hawkeye wave's awesome.
Awesome.
The best college
Tradition.
It's like it became like the best college tradition instantly.
Yeah.
For you that don't know, at Iowa Hawkeye football games, after the first quarter, they turn and they wave at the children's hospital because all the kids. It looks over the stadium. The kids watch the game. They all turn and wave at the kids, and the kids wave back. It's like every single time. It's hard. It's like sick kids.
Yeah. And then
and they all just turn and wave. It's very sweet.
It's so cool. I love it.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
So that's your number 1 too?
Yeah. The Hawkeye wave.
Tell me about it.
You said it all. It's instantly when they first, I think they did a little special on it. And I think anyone who watched it was bawling like a little baby. It just was showing all the people, mainly kids that were in the hospital. Like it was something they looked forward to, is watching the game, getting a wave, and it was always during the end of the first quarter. And
the first quarter.
And it such a awesome.
Cool.
It's very cool. I love it.
2017 they started doing it. It's already like everyone's favorite thing.
Yeah, it's cool.
Way better than jumping around Madison.
Yeah.
Which I do like to jump around, but
I do too.
Yeah, that's a good. I'm sorry I took your last 2 from you.
That's okay. They're both very good.
Well, I'll let you do your honorable mentions first then, so you can get spout a few more off.
Some people: Cloris Leachman, Elijah Wood, Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
The Field of Dreams.
Hell yeah.
Vending machines.
Yes.
Helicopter.
Yep. Get on the mic.
Sliced bread.
Yep.
The First Computer.
Yep.
Made Right Burgers.
Spit them out.
Blue Bunny Ice Cream.
Uh-huh.
And Maddie Poppy.
Maddie Poppy gotta make the list. I knew you'd have Maddie Poppy on there.
And Jim Mellon.
Jim Mellon, our dad, our family from Dubuque.
I mean, he's Mount Rushmore.
He's Mount Rushmore of Iowa. But I mean, for the purposes of this, neither of us put him on. I said corn.
Sure.
They produce the most corn. Get out of here, Nebraska, you corn huskers. Iowa will be crushing you in the corn department. Seth Rollins, we already mentioned. He won at WrestleMania 2 nights ago, so that was fun for Seth Rollins. Yeah, Caitlin Clark and the Iowa women's b-ball team in general. That was just a fun deal.
Couple years.
Joe Burrow.
Yep. He was born there, but
that counts.
I know.
This is people born there. I choose born there over growing up there usually. Sean Johnson. Olympian. John Wayne.
Howdy, partner. How's that?
John fucking Wayne. Cloris Leachman, you said. And then the band Slipknot. Not a lot of good bands coming from there. The band Slipknot, Tara. If I named 3 bands from the state of Iowa, do you think you could figure out which one I made up?
Yeah.
Tara, if I named 3 bands that come from the state of Iowa, 2 of them are real and one of them's made up. I made it up. Do you think you could figure out what they are?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I did that.
Okay.
Because there were so few things I liked. I was like, because I was going to wait a week maybe or 2, but it was such a shitty Iowa. Like the Iowa stuff wasn't that fun. So, Tara, we're going to play our favorite games called 3 Bands I Made Up. Wait. That's not how it works.
3 bands.
Tara, we're going to play our favorite game. It goes a little something like this. 2 bands from Iowa, 1 band I made up.
Okay.
2 bands that are real from the state of Iowa and 1 that I made up.
I'm going to redeem myself.
You ready for this? You were terrible last week.
I know. I'm going to redeem myself.
See, I got to remember which ones I made up. Because I don't even know. I'll have to think about it. Okay. You ready for this?
Yes.
We have. Okay, so here's the 3 bands. We have House of Large Sizes, The Barn Out Back, The Poison Control Center. I'm going to say them again. The Poison Control Center, The Barn Out Back, and House of Large Sizes.
The Barn Out Back.
Terry, you got it. I thought that one was, as I read them here, I'm like, this was obvious because the other 2 are so weird that I couldn't come up with them.
Ooh.
Those are terrible man
Those
names.
are terrible.
House of Large Sizes.
I like that, actually.
The Poison Control Center. I could have made that one up. I thought you were going to choose maybe that one. The Barn Out Back is good, though.
I do like Barn Out Back.
All right, let's try this
one.
Modern Life is War.
Okay.
Wake Up Just to Die. This World is Not Kind. Do you want them again?
Yeah.
Modern Life is War. Wake Up Just to Die. This World is Not Kind.
Modern World is War.
Modern Life is War?
Modern Life is War.
No, I made up Wake Up Just to Die. I couldn't decide between Wake Up Just to Die or Wake Up Just to Cry. Which one do you like better?
Cry.
I just felt like Die worked better with Life is War. And so, okay. One more round.
All right.
One more round of our favorite game. 2 bands from Iowa that are real and 1 band that Drew made up.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah. I started so strong.
Dirty Little Rabbits. Standard Loss of Hope. Junk Beer Kidnap Band. You ready for them again?
Yeah.
Pretty Little Rabbits. Standard Loss of Hope. And Junk Beer Kidnap Band.
Junk. Pretty Little Rabbits.
Pretty Little Rabbits is incorrect. I made up Standard Loss of
Oh,
Hope.
God.
I'm so pissed off you got the first one right.
I'm so bad at this game.
Dirty Little Rabbits.
Dirty Little Rabbits.
Junk Beer Kidnap Band. There's no way I made that
No.
up. That's just too
Weird.
non sequitur.
Yeah.
And Standard Loss of Hope. Sounds like some sort of Christian rock band or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, there we go. It's fun little game, right?
It was fun. I'm so bad
got
at
you.
it. You did. I'm bad.
I got
I'm
you.
really bad at that game.
I was trying to come up with another game, but I couldn't. Iowa just sucked so bad.
Iowa did suck.
Iowa sucked so bad I couldn't do it. Though Iowa doesn't suck. There's a lot of good Iowa stuff. I just am not that familiar with that much Iowa. Like I looked at like places to visit, and it looked like a lot of like nice landmarks and stuff that were worth going to visit.
I agree.
I would say. So that's Iowa for you. Dubuque, baby.
Dubuque.
Stove is on my list.
Stuff.
Stauffenstein is on my list of top 5 things from the state of Iowa. Anything else before I move on to our emails?
No, I don't think so.
Any shop? Oh, we'll do after emails. We'll figure out what we're going to. I had an idea for next week and I fucking forgot it. I should have written it down.
Well, we right now have, these are the things we have so far. Pinterest finds of the week.
That's always
I know,
now.
but just a reminder.
When we have them.
Yeah.
We don't have to force them.
Hot mom.
The hot mom thing.
That's all. That's gonna be something we do every week when we got.
And then top 5.
This week in Hot Momery.
And then top 5 words that are fun, like razzmatazz.
Oh yeah, we already have top 5 words that are fun. Top 5 like, what was the example?
Razzmatazz.
Razzmatazz. Top 5 words like razzmatazz. That's what we're going to call that next week's segment. Top 5 words like razzmatazz. That's going to be fun.
Yes.
And also, we're going to be doing what state?
Kansas?
I don't know. That's your job. You know the.
Yeah.
You know it.
H-I-J. There's no J's, so K. Kansas.
Kansas. I just thought you would sing the song.
Iowa, Kansas. I did. In my head.
What's after Kansas? Kentucky?
Kentucky.
Is it?
Yeah.
So next week, we're going to do our top 5 things related to the state of Kansas, our top 5 words like razzmatazz. We're going to hopefully have one of us at least will have This Week in Hot Mommery. And we'll also have, what was the other thing? Pinterest, our Pinterest find of the week. Again, we don't always have those, but we're going to try to have them for next week. We have one email for the week. Jeannie, our mother. Happy Easter, Jeannie. Hey, Jeannie, thanks for my Easter. I got myself pizza with my Easter dough. Enjoy your last pod. Really like the 2 real and 1 fake band names Drew pulled together. I also got 0 correct. Drew, you could work at Blue Origin in maintenance.
What?
Why? Huh? Your stint at Kohl's and your stealth moves would make you a perfect match. I don't know if you know this, Tara, but we talked shit about Blue Mercury right away.
Yeah.
Our Blue Origin right away. We were potting while it happened.
That day, yeah.
And then everybody went nuts about it online. Did you see that?
Yeah.
It was everywhere.
It was.
Everywhere.
People were not happy.
They were talking, and then they were all, and then Gail was so butthurt that everybody was talking shit about it, and we're all like, "You're a moron."
What did you?
She's like, "You ever been to space?" And we're like, "Shut the fuck up, you dumb rich bitch." That's kind of our point. What aren't you getting, you stupid idiot?
Gail.
And they're all like, and my favorite was like, "Oh yeah," they're all like, hair is done up with extensions, and they're all like makeup, and like, you're idiots.
Yeah, stupid.
You're fucking idiots. It was all a publicity stunt. It was so stupid.
It was so dumb.
Fucking moronic. You're not anything. You didn't do. I mean, people are jealous. I'm like, yeah, I am. You're right. I will agree with that. I would do that in a goddamn second.
But also, it's kind of like
that doesn't mean that I can't hit you for. That's not why I'm pissed at you. I am jealous that you went to space, but don't tell me it's something it's not. That's the annoying part.
Well, and it's just how out of touch do you have to be to not realize that is going to backfire, especially with the way things are right now?
Yeah, don't even tell us about it. Go do it, sure. But don't make it a fucking thing and try to make it. Tara, if they wouldn't have said it was this historic thing, no one would even really care about it. They all went to space and then they just moved on with their day. But no, this is historic on all women's crews. But they didn't do anything and they're rich idiots.
Yeah.
And we all, I'm jealous that I didn't get to fly up there because that would be fucking nuts.
Right.
I don't disagree with that. But that doesn't make you doing it any less lame.
And it's not like why people are upset about it.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's because you're idiots.
Yeah.
Your dad pretty much picked the 5 things about Indiana. Maybe the list makes more sense now, naysayer. I don't remember it. I don't remember. I remember last week's email. Top things that are cool about Iowa. All right, here we go. That's not really what we call it, but I'll take it. The Fenelon Place elevator in Dubuque.
Oh, yeah.
Was right by Doug's pad. Crazy little ride. You can see 3 states from the top.
It's cool.
I don't know anything about it. I do like that park in Iowa, in Dubuque, that we always go to. Home of the trampoline. So much fun. Yeah, I see Mom jump on. Does Mom like trampolines?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fields of Dreams, movie setting. The actual visit isn't as cool, but still a great story. I've never been there. The Bridges of Madison County. Never seen it. By that, I mean the book and the amazing movie with Clint Eastwood and Meryl Streep. So touching. The book was really equally amazing. Quick, touching, worthwhile read. Never read it or seen it.
Mm-mm.
And then her number 1 is our Dubuque relatives, especially Stove.
Oh.
Dang, Stove gets a full call out. Sorry, everybody else in Dubuque. Sorry, other Dubuqueans.
Yeah, Jeannie's got a favorite and she's playing it.
Lots of cool people born there. Cloris Leachman. She wrote Cloris. I'm saying it wrong because she wrote it crazy. It looks like she wrote Colorize Leachman. Cloris Leachman, Ashton Kutcher. Stop. John Wayne, Johnny Carson, Herbert Hoover. Also got the creation of sliced bread what would Wonder Bread be without it? That's true.
Exactly.
That's true. It should have made our list. I just is like, yeah. But it wasn't made. He didn't invent it there, I don't believe. He just was born there. So he lost points for that. It lost points for that. Things that people do that annoy me, but why? That's a good way to phrase it. When you order food and the other person says, nah, I don't want any, and then proceeds to eat yours when it arrives. That actually I think is very well. No, that's not. That should annoy you.
Yeah.
That's annoying. That's rightfully annoyed. I feel like moms might be all rightfully annoyed.
All right.
When you say something worth noting and someone else says the exact same thing a little later and someone says, great idea. What? Didn't I just say that? Isn't that just a movie thing? Does that happen in real life?
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. I feel like that's just something I see in movies. I don't feel like it ever happened. I've never seen it happen in real life.
I have.
Maybe it's because I'm a man and I usually say things and people listen.
Oh God.
When you're telling a story and someone always has something better. Yeah. But again, and they've always had it happen to them too. That's rightfully annoying. Some of these are right. I actually think all of those are right.
Annoying.
So far, Mom, these are all rightfully annoying. I think you're missing the point. Like things that people that's rude. Those things are so far like annoying. They're annoying for a reason. They should be annoying to you. So all three, you're allowed to be annoyed about these three things. Like I shouldn't be annoyed, Mom, when you want to order food the way you want to order it. I don't want onions on this. And I go, this fucking dumb bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is what we're talking about. Like you have every right
To not have onions.
on your food. Where this person who's one-upping you shouldn't be trying to one-up you.
No.
Shut the fuck up. Number 2, people that make mistakes in sports and pretend they're hurt. Also, stop doing that. That is annoying. You should be mad at them, Mom. You missed the point of this one. Just throwing it out there. You missed the point of this one. No, except for when you get to number 1. Number 1 is correct. Number 1, crunching Funyuns when I'm trying to drive. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm eating Funyuns, lady. I can't help it that you don't know how to drive and run red lights.
Oh my God.
I'm eating Funyuns.
That's so.
We're all eating Funyuns because they're delicious.
So stop at the damn gas station.
So stop at the damn general store
Get us
in the middle of nowhere so I can get some Funyuns on my way home. That's an annoying. There we go. That's what I'm throwing on my list. Is when everyone's having a good ass time and someone wants to buzzkill them. Get out of here.
Yes.
Even though you're our designated driver,
Yes.
we still want our snacks. That's all I got. Love you. Have a Tuesday.
Have a Tuesday.
Mom, other than her number 1, her list wasn't quite what we were looking for. Those, because I think the 4 things she named ahead of that are rightfully to be annoyed by.
I agree.
You know what? Would you agree?
Yeah.
Where the things we're talking about are more like that person can't help that they got to breathe.
Right. I got a ticket to a
crowded
venue. This person has to be right next to me.
Yeah. And this, it's like, hey, I'm not going to eat any fries, and then eat some of your fries. Get off my fucking fries. You could have ordered fries.
Lay off. I'm starving.
Lay off. I'm starving. Yeah. And if someone says, and then someone tries to steal your idea later and no one else listened to your idea, that's rude.
Yeah.
You're allowed to be annoyed about that, Mom. What you wouldn't be allowed to be annoyed about is if you give a great idea and then they're like, that just ain't working for me. I'm sorry.
Right.
No, that's actually not cool either. I don't have a good comp for that. So you kind of missed it.
But we loved that you tried.
We love the attempt. We love the attempt. Tara.
True.
You had a good Easter?
Had a good Easter.
Pope's dead?
Pope's dead.
But Jesus has risen?
He has risen.
Tara.
True.
Stay wet?
Stay sopping wet.
Dang. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about sopping wet.
Stay wet.
Like being wet's cool, but being sopping wet
is too greedy.
Is a little aggressive. There might be an issue. Try Tara. Hey Tara, stay wet.
Stay wet.
Oh, I thought you might try different. One more time. Wait, what was that? I didn't hear that. Hey Tara, stay wet.
Stay wet. Sopping wet.
Stop saying sopping wet.
Oh, you want
try something else.
All right.
Hey Tara, stay wet.
Stay soggy.
Jesus, no, you gotta say wet. You just describe the wet different. What are you getting? Sopping ain't working for me. It's too sloppy.
All right.
Hey Tara, stay wet.
Stay highly wet.
Highly wet. Tara, sometimes I wonder if your brain works.
Well,
You're like, you got panicked. You're like, highly wet? Highly wet. Just, what's another way people describe things that are wet? Hey, Tara, stay wet.
Super wet.
Oh, wow.
Was that good?
That's good. I don't hate super wet. Hey, stay wet.
Super wet.
Don't say it horny, though. The fuck? Super wet. Don't breathe it out. Don't breathe your words out.
okay.
Hey, Tara, stay wet.
What?
Just say super wet.
Super
Just say
wet.
Just say stay wet. Jesus Christ.
Stay.
Hey, Tara, stay wet.
Stay super wet.
Have a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Ba-da-ba-ba-bop.
Melon
Melon
fights.
fights.